So we're here with what is your in-game name, my friend?
Shadowless.
Shadowless. We can see what
Yes.
place did you finished off? Let me
I
check.
originally finished in place 32, if I'm correct.
Yeah, yeah,
Let me
I
check,
can see
just to be
you.
sure. Yeah, 32.
Eh,
And yeah, I got disqualified, so not 32 anymore.
Yeah. So that's what this movie will be about. We will have a few different people that's disqualified, and we were gonna take a little chat with them. And so you guys out there can make your own mind, right? So let
hmm
then we go straight to it. What are you are a cheater, right?
Apparently, according to the staff, but no, not according to myself, as far as I know.
Yeah. So what is the reason why you being called cheater? Because I guess you have asked the staff in Discord. Uh,
Yeah, so basically, they are accusing me of having 245 out of my 1607 matches that were flagged as suspicious trade wins. And they gave me the data for it. And I played 48 matches against Enver, 76 against Triple, and 121 games against Rasmus, who is also a disqualified player. Only Rasmus got disqualified. So according to them, I win traded with these people. So that basically means I win one, he wins one, I win one, he wins one. But that never happened. I always had an open lobby where anyone could join. I never kicked anyone, so it was all always random.
yeah, I
So it
see.
doesn't make any sense.
So maybe you can send me that message here because I can put it on the screen so they know more his their response and what they said because I think you
Yeah, yeah.
send it somewhere else. So what is he
I've sent
saying
it.
is,
It's in so many places.
but what I will ask or think about is the people they are accusing you of win trading with are not disqualified, which means it looks
Yeah,
that for me looks a bit weird because when you go at least into World of Warcraft or some other games and you go look into win trading should be a beneficial thing, right? If you're gonna go and win
yeah,
trade with someone, you need to gain tons of points, you know. If you win
exactly.
50%, it can't really be win trading if you play the game. As long as you don't take 50% of each map, you know. But I know you didn't do that. I guess so. You didn't do
Never.
it, you know.
Never, never, ever. I knew from the start. Like I played when I was a kid, I played BATTLEBALL, and I knew that boosting wasn't allowed. You weren't allowed to split the map because you would get banned for that. You would get disqualified for that. So why would I consider trying that if it's so obvious?
Yeah, it for my in my case as well. I just played a lot, you know, with friends against friends, but we never full play. It was always like a real match, you know. I think
Yeah.
so what do you think we can do from here? You know yourself you're not a cheater, right? But if you log into the game
hmm
now, I'm sure they call you a cheater, right? Like
I've been called multiple times. I just sat in a room and people come by and they just randomly start calling me a cheater. And like my gaming experience in the game is ruined. I don't want to play this game anymore. I don't feel it anymore. I literally want to charge back all the money I put in the game because I got scammed by Sulake, by the staff. But I'm not doing that
I think
since that's
also
also
here the
illegal.
best thing we can do though to out people listening to this is that we just want to have our opinion out there. There's more than 10 people disqualified that didn't do anything wrong. I'm very sure they wouldn't sit. I'm pretty sure if you quit a game, you would say at this point, "I'm a cheater" or "I did some bad stuff." You know, but we didn't do it, so we're not gonna say it, right? At this
hmm
point, we have nothing to lose. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, people can come forward and say,
Exactly.
"Oh, we're cheating," but the best thing I think we can say to our followers out there is that Nords got disqualified day one. And that is also something that needs to be looked into in a way. Because I remember I got disqualified day one without even Dave or even the staff checking the evidence, you know? And it's very
hmm
weird behavior disqualifying people from an event without checking they're doing anything illegal, you know? Just
Yep.
because 10 people
someone, yeah, but just because people spammed it doesn't mean it's actually true, you know?
No, but I understand they need to take uh, some offense to it, or some.
Repercussions, yeah,
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 of
of course
course.
I understand that.
But they have to actually do their proper research, and it looks like they didn't do that.
No, they didn't do any research, and I actually had to almost harass them in Discord to get like a reply, and then I got a reply, and they say, yeah, you can continue playing. But again, I even asked at that time, is it okay to play with friends and against friends from my friend list, right? And
Yeah.
at the time they said yes. I don't know if we can find screenshots on it. We probably can as well.
I can find them. They're still out there in the original Discord. Literally just looked at that message where he said it's fine to play against friends, and then later on he said like if you do it too much, it's suspicious. But that doesn't make any sense. He literally said if you team up with a teammate, with a friend, that's fine. And that's all we did. We teamed up with someone and we played against random other players, which
Because
should be allowed.
where is the line going here? That is what I will say. Okay, we played 51 games with our friends. Now we played 55. Now you're not into the price. This is a line you cannot say to our players because we don't even know. Like me, first time playing Battle Ball in my entire life, right? I never played
Hmm.
it. So we will. So it was also someone into really maths. I got a screenshot and they took down everything. I can send you that
Yeah.
picture, but
I've also covered this in my video. I also made a video and I've covered that as well. There's a 30% chance of people getting disqualified and people having win trades with each other, or the matching wins with each other. There's a 30% chance that happens. So it's not weird at all that some of us got flagged. But I understand that if they flag us and they have suspicion that we cheated, it does look suspicious if you look at my data. But if they actually looked into those games, they would see there's nothing wrong. It's all being played fair. So they did not do that. That is
yeah,
what I
exactly.
can
Same like me. If they go into
say.
every single game, they also have screen records of at least 30 hours on a computer. You can say this game, check me out. I'll literally send you a recording of that game. And we never fold play. Even though we played against our friends all day, we played with friends, we rotated all the time. This is,
Mhm.
you need to look at win trading as if it is it beneficial. They're actually banning people that's not even win trading, they're just playing a lot with friends. And that's, you could get more points by not doing it. That's what I don't understand. It's
Mhm.
like you wouldn't do something that you get less points for, but we did it because we wanted a experience with our friends. Play with our friends. We can go 2 weeks from now on. We can say, oh, we played with our friends. Oh, we meet this idiot in Battle Ball. Have the experience together. It's not all about points. If we only wanted points, it would be way better to not play against Spurs and Mahmoud because they were way better than me. They owned me every game I played against them. And if I really
Yep.
cared about points, I would play against some noobs or someone less good. You know, that will gain me more
Yep.
points. It's not all about points. So if you look into win trading, it needs to be beneficial. But in many of these cases where people are disqualified, what they're doing is not even gaining them more points than not doing it. And that's very weird to look at something, and you're not even. How can that be win trading? Win trading needs to be where you gain points to an unfair advantage.
Yeah, I agree. But they don't look at it that way, which doesn't make any sense.
And it's quite weird. For example, you, Shadowless, are banned. I can click into your now. You're playing with, for example, Team Safe, 601 matches. But this Team Safe guy, he got his items. And if they're
Yeah,
gonna
okay, but
call.
you have to understand one thing, yeah. So I played with Tim is safe on the same team as me always, and random people would join.
Okay.
So they don't look at that as I never played against Tim. So the metrics will never show that me and Tim played 600 matches against each other. So there's no win trading there. But the thing is, apparently, I have the same win ratio as three other players. Tim is safe did not have the same win ratio as other players. So they never looked at him as a suspicious player. But for me, I just got really unlucky since I had 3 players where I matched the same wins with. And that's where they based it off, which they shouldn't have. They shouldn't have based it off that.
Yeah, it's quite weird. For example, you didn't do like me and Spurs and Mammoth because we played a lot against each other as well. Uh, but you didn't play against one guy hundreds of games either, and you still got hit by the disqualify ban. You know,
Yep.
that is
Yep.
weird for me.
I played against everyone. So, for example, you played with Spurs and Mammoth, and then a random guy joined every time.
Yeah,
So
every
that's
time.
only 4. That's only 4 people, or maybe you played against like in total 10 people because randoms join, right? So if, for example, you played against 10 people in those 6 days, I played probably against 30 or 40, maybe 50 people. So
Yeah.
I have so many chances with those 40 or 50 people to have the same win ratio. So how does that make sense? It's you're better off if you actually play with less people, less players, than if you play with a lot of random players. It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, and
And they can't make it make sense either. Like they are just ignoring us now, ghosting us.
yeah, and if you send now a report, it's gonna be the same automatic response. It's not gonna be anything
Yep.
different, and we're not gonna sit here and cry about it forever. It's not what we're gonna do. But what we're gonna do is provide evidence that they're literally banning people that didn't cheat and by their own bad management. You know, it's a bad event from the beginning. It's a bad planned event from the beginning.
So bad.
And
So
they
bad.
blame the players like us. We're just playing the fucking game. We're not out there to exploit it. We're simply just playing with friends, against friends, and playing the game. If you don't want us to play against friends, you don't. Why don't you just make a matchmaking system? I don't know how long that takes you, like League of Legends, match up, and you move on because now you're actually
Yep.
just.
I honestly thought it was gonna be like that, where that we were gonna get a queue with actually skill based matches where you would get matched up against people with the same skill, and if you would lose the game, you would lose points. But that never happened.
Yeah,
You
and
always gain points.
if you look into my case, for example, or my character, I click on you, I click on me. We have played fucking 1,000 plus games, everyone. You know, it doesn't matter if you
Hmm.
fucking suck at the game or you're fucking good. If you play 1,800 games, you're winning the dragon anyways. You know, so
Yep.
how can
Yep.
that be cheating? Even if I fucking got 30 points every game and I played 1,800, I will most likely win the dragon anyways. You know, so
Hmm.
I'm not here to get win gold, dragon, or silver. So I don't understand the reasoning they're calling us cheater because what are we cheating for? That's the point. Like, are we trying to get gold dragons, silver dragons? Are we trying to scam our way to get even a bronze dragon? No, we're simply playing 1,800 fucking games. You know, it's a lot
Yep.
of games.
Bro, if I would have legit cheated, trust me, I would have been in the top 5. It's not that hard. If you actually would have cheated, you could easily end up in top 5 if you did some research on how to get the most points, etc., and how to boost and how to win trade. Then yeah, you could easily get into the top 5. But we never did that. I was too tired to even think, man. I couldn't even think anymore. I was too tired. I was just creating game after game after game and just playing randomly. Like, just so unfair and corrupted.
Yeah, I see your frustration, and we will put some more lights on it. And this video we will, of course, post. We'll make some interview some more people. But my last question here will be then: uh, is there anything like you could done differently, or are you like? I'm just trying. I don't know you personally. You know, I just talk to you now. I can click and look at your stats, right? For me,
Hmm.
it's very hard for me to see how you can win trade when you have played 1,553 games. I click on you. For me, it's
Yeah, it's
that
they according to them, it's 245 matches out of the 1600 that I win traded, but it's based on suspicion once again. They never researched the games. So I couldn't have done anything different. I literally thought that what I was doing was the best way to never get disqualified. by just hosting open lobbies that anyone can join. There's no way you can get disqualified for that because you're playing legit.
Well, you just got though, so
Yeah, I did, and that's why I'm fighting for it. Literally, how many days have we been trying to get through to them? Like literally 4 or 5 days already, and they're still not doing anything.
but you need to also look at the pattern here. That's what we are going to do, is to show people that before they gave away dragons, they were answering, they were doing nice, they were talking everything. But when the dragon boom hit, nothing. Then their attitude
Yep, we're
changed
left in the
really
dark.
quick. It really changed
Yep.
really quick. And what I'm saying is, at least we got the rewards out, because I know I can speak for myself, Mahmoud and Spurs. The others I really can't, but I know these three players didn't cheat because I witnessed it, right? And it's very hard to pull off a win trading when you play 1,500 games. You will be noticed in some form or way, at least if you it's very hard to get away with. If you're win trading, like you're saying, they accuse you of 200 games, that will be noticed if you just take half of the map each. If you play the fucking game against the guy, you're shooting cannons at each other, you're playing the game, that is not win trading.
Yeah, yeah.
Even if you play
Yeah, I
against
can.
even if you play against
Yeah,
the
we.
same player for 1,500 matches and only one guy, 1 versus 1, it still shouldn't matter, because it's their system. If they don't want to allow this,
Yep.
it's very easy to put into a system where you can't queue to the same people, you can't queue with friends.
Yep.
It's very easy for them to set up. But don't come here and blame the players for their weak system that is not even exploited. Because if you wanted to exploit the system and I wanted to do it, we would have way, way more points.
Yep.
We,
I 100% agree. And you can literally pull the data out of like the data that Dave sent me. You haven't got any data from him, right? Like the way I did.
no, I didn't ask because, it's why asking, Well, I don't see the point.
I guess I just want to know, or I just want to know 100% sure that I didn't cheat. And by him sending me this data, I know that I didn't cheat, because you can literally look up all the 48 games, for example, I played against Enver that they flagged as trade wins. You can look them up, and if you review those games, they are legit. Why didn't they do that? It's so dumb, so dumb.
Well, we didn't cheat. I know the people that got disqualified didn't cheat. They literally just played the game. Maybe a few of them maybe did cheat. I can say, I'm not gonna name people. But out of all the top 40, I don't really see how they can cheat, because if they did, they would be catched in no time. And we didn't cheat.
Yep.
Like it's just a bad system. So I think going forward, what can we do? I really think you won't get any prize, to be honest. I'm not sure if they're
No, I
gonna.
don't think so. I don't think so either.
But if we,
I've already given up on that. I don't even care at this point anymore. I just want justice.
yeah, maybe an excuse or something, because you log into a game, you're getting tons of shit on you.
Yep.
Every room you go into, every trade, they will call you a cheater. And I know we didn't cheat. Like, I can speak for myself. I didn't fucking cheat. If I, it's just weird to behave like this. After 6 days, people put that fucking much time. I even take days off my fucking work to do it. Lost the real money.
Same. Me too.
And
Me too.
we,
I
we, we
literally lost out on like $2,000. I could have easily earned that within a week with my companies, but I decided to play BATTLEBALL because I enjoyed it
Exactly.
and I wanted to win the dragon. But yeah,
And
I don't
if
know
we
what to say,
really
man.
want to go this route, we really can, and we really will, because I don't give a fuck. We will provide screenshot evidence. There's tons of top players doing exact same thing as us. So why are they not banned? There's tons of people with silver, gold dragons. There are even top streamers there. Have screenshots. They are saying, let's share the map. Go easy on each
Yep.
other. Fast games.
Yep.
That's what they're fucking saying. I never once said fucking fast games or do quick games or don't go and troll. You can literally click on me and see the tiles stealing in games. If you click on a lot of these clowns, they don't even steal their tiles from each other. They do nothing. That is closer to win trading than anything we are doing. But they're too stupid
100%.
to look into it. You can literally click a top guy. I don't want to out people right now because it's kind of stupid. But I can provide with evidence. You click them. You can see the tiles they're stealing. They don't steal any tiles. They don't. They just simply is closer to 50-50 than any of us disqualified people. There's tons of people on the top. Then why don't you look into that? You know, why don't you look into how many tiles you have stealed? Oh, okay, take my 1,800 games and estimate how many tiles I've stealed and do that on everybody, because that's a fast way to figure out, are this guy active? Is
Yeah,
this
that's actually a really good point you have right there.
isn't that
Just multiply it exactly by the stolen tiles, and you will see that it's not win trading.
Yeah, exactly. If you
Literally,
look
you will see.
into the stone tiles, I would probably up there as one of, because I always go and troll with people and trying to take their tiles. But if you don't do this, it's way more closer to win trading than what we're doing. You know, if you say
Yep.
go easy on us, I'm a streamer, guys. Be nice to me. Don't fuck up my stuff. You know, you're not gonna do that because you respect that streamer or those people. You know, that is at least what I'm trying to say, closer to win trading than what we are doing.
Yep. I
So,
agree.
so guys, that's it. We will post some more evidence and some more stuff throughout. And this is okay, guys. It's just for us to show you guys we didn't cheat, and we don't want to be known as cheaters when we're not cheaters. You can call us cheater if you want, but we are not fucking cheaters. And this Habbo staff, they should definitely try to do a little better than what they're doing. You have one guy at job called Dave. He's very biased. You have no one else double checking. You have no one else doing shit. And he's very biased, maybe flirting with girls on Discord. All this shit they're doing. They can do way better. That's all I'm saying. Hire someone that maybe have, I don't know, maybe some type of degree. And just move on with your life, you know. Look into your mistakes. This is a huge mistake, wasting 6 days of people's time for nothing they didn't even do. If we did cheat, sure, take us out. But we didn't fucking cheat. We literally played the system you were providing us with. We tried to follow your guidelines you gave to us. But you didn't
Yep.
give
And
too many guidelines, right? What did they say to us?
yeah,
Don't
and
cheat.
he didn't even follow the guidelines. He literally didn't even follow them. He literally said, we only look at suspicious at players if they have played more than 50 games together. Then why did they count the 48 matches I have with Enver? Draw a line somewhere. They drew the line at 50 matches, and they still fucked me with the 48 matches against Enver. That's already a guideline they broke in, and there are multiple guidelines they have broken that they said were fine.
Yeah, and it's weird. Some of us are disqualified, but some of the top players are even worse than us, and they still got the fucking prize. Which just leads me to the point where is that line drawn? You cannot draw a line after 6 days. It's fucking abstract. It's too abstract. Make it before the event. Say, do this, do that, do this. You need to follow this, and people will do it. But you
Yep.
didn't do it. It's very
There
hard.
were no rules, nothing.
Yeah, just simply not win trading, and we no one here did 50-50 and said like these streamers or these top people. Yeah, go easy on each other, guys. Yeah, don't kill each other tiles. Go easy on each other. That is win trading. But people did that. They're still not banned. You know.
Yeah, because apparently they don't have the same win ratio as each other, so they did not get flagged as suspicious, which it's just a weird way of calculating things.
Very weird. So, guys, we have Shadowless. He also have a own YouTube channel. I will link the video under. And we don't want anybody to be very toxic or anything. That's not what we're looking. But we're just looking to get our words out there because we didn't cheat. And you can take it or leave it. That's fine. And
Yes,
guys,
we are nice people. We'll be nice to everyone, and everyone else can also just be nice to us and respect our opinions. And if you've seen the evidence, then most people should know by now that we're not cheaters. I think most people already realize that.
yeah. And then the final question: what can Habbo do to make this good to you again, Shadowless? Is there anything they can do?
The only thing they can do right now to make it up to us is giving us our prize. And yeah, that's the only thing they can do. They have to reevaluate. I don't even like an apology wouldn't be enough for me, to be honest. Like, I'm not gonna play the game if they only give me an apology. I want my prize that I worked for really fucking hard. And if anything, since they did me so dirty, I expect to get an even better reward, like a silver dragon or something. But that's never gonna happen. So yeah.
Yeah, I think in this, like you're saying, in this, it's a very small community, Habbo, and it's not the biggest game, and I don't think they should act like this. To be honest, in the long run, I think this is a bad idea to ban normal people. Yeah, I'm a
Yep.
streamer. I'm not a streamer. I'm a YouTuber. Post some YouTube videos, but still, we are normal players at the end of the day. We log in. We are trying to follow the rules, trying to do. And even if we didn't follow the rules, it doesn't matter because this fucking battle ball shit is very two-sided. You get tons of people with prizes, and it's did the same thing as you. But maybe they didn't had 2% less against these people or whatever they did. I don't know.
Really, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you cut
Yeah.
your dragon by 1%, Shadowless. I can't sit there and say how
As
they.
far as I'm concerned, the threshold was 15%. Some people are saying 10%, but as far as I know, it was 15%. And I calculated it, and my percentage was 15.2%. So that means I got disqualified by 0.2%.
Yeah, and even if I have probably way higher because I played a lot against my friends, but we never had full play. If you find evidence of that somewhere, yeah,
Yeah, then fair
I'll
enough.
give
You're
you everything.
disqualified.
I'll give you everything I have in
Exactly.
Habbo. I'll even give you my fucking car or whatever you want because it's not even true.
I'll give you my house, bro. I'll give you
Yeah.
my whole fucking life. Literally.
Yeah, but it's not true, you know. I know we played all the
Yeah, yeah,
fucking
yeah.
games. Like okay, think about it like this: we are me, Spurs, and Mahmoud, and then a random guy. Don't you think that random guy would start crying if we were win trading for 6 days straight? That
Of course.
that last player was always a random. It was sometimes you, it was sometimes another random. It was always some random of the top 100, right? They would definitely
Yep.
start to complain if I didn't play the game and I let Mahmoud and Spurs win or vice versa. That never happened because the fourth member that comes into our rooms, they never complained because they knew we were trying. They looked like we were killing each other, and we did. You know, if we were win trading, why is it no reports like that from the top 40 playing with us that's saying us a cheater? All the people calling us cheater was simply people that was 200 or 400. You know, people that didn't even play Battle Ball. They're calling us cheaters. But everybody top
Yep.
40, no one is calling us cheaters because they know we didn't cheat.
Because they know, yeah, they played with us. They
Yeah,
know for a fact.
they know we
But the
didn't
people who
fucking
didn't
cheat.
play, yeah, they just look at the data that they've sent, and they're saying, yeah, you guys are cheaters. They have looked into it. They didn't spend 10 days on it for nothing, but it's just wrong what they calculated. And people need to start realizing that.
Yeah, and also why we do this is because of the future. If you want to spend 6 days of your life and being scammed, it may be happening in the future. So at
Yeah.
least we're doing something about it. So guys, take care. What best you can do is there anything they can do for us? Last question, you think? Is there anybody or people listening can do for us?
I mean, if some people are willing to like stick up for us, you can try and send Dave a message on Discord or say something in the Habbo Origins Discord. But the thing is, if you say anything about the Battle Ball competition, if you say anything related to it, they will give you a timeout or they will just simply ban you from the server. So yeah, it's up to yourself if you want to do that, you know?
Yeah, but if you do, we appreciate it. And guys, we will keep you updated. Take care.